The story of Drake and Future's relationship has gone the way of friends turned enemies. But it is odd that a once strong duo of collaborators who dropped so many hits together just fell out for reasons that fans are still scratching their heads over. Throughout Pluto and Drizzy's working relationship, tea leaves of riffs brewed into a whole pot last year when Future and Metro Boomin featured Kendrick Lamar on their mega hit Like That, thus starting an all-out war at hip-hop's highest levels. So what caused all of it? And could they squash the beef one day? The Toronto and Atlanta rappers may not be coming together for another double platinum album like What a Time to Be Alive anytime soon, but maybe their friendship could rekindle shortly. Let's break it all down. One of Future's biggest splashes into mainstream rap came in 2011 via Pluto's breakout hit Tony Montana, which features Drake. While the song did a lot for Future's initial progression in hip-hop, the Atlanta rapper noted at the time that it was a slap in the face that Drake didn't show up for a music video shoot for the song.
Why I choose you to get on my record out of all people, so many people from Atlanta wanted to get on this song. And it's just like basically a slap in my face because they like, shit, you should have did it for somebody from Atlanta who was gonna get in the video, who wanted to be part of your video.
The shoot issue seemed to subside though, as Drake and Future continued collaborating, appearing together on other artists' songs such as Lil Wayne and DJ Drama, as well as their own. And just months later, in 2015, Future and Drake released their highly anticipated joint mixtape, What a Time to Be Alive, which was executive produced by Metro Boomin. Over the next few years, Drake and Future came together for songs like The View's favorite Grammys, among plenty others. Coming off of What a Time to Be Alive's #1 debut on the charts and needing a tour to celebrate, Drake and Future hit the road for 2016's Summer 16 tour. The trek was one of hip-hop's most successful of the year, making it clear that when the two worked together, they both won. In the 2020s, Drake and Future's working relationship remained strong. Songs like Desires, D4L, and Life is Good were proof that their collaboration meant gold. Future's 2022 album, I Never Liked You, was the last big collabo project for the two. Drake appeared on the songs I'm On One and Wait For You, which won the pair a Grammy for Best Melodic Rap Performance. So where did it go wrong? Did it start with a sour taste from Tony Montana, or was it something later down the line? Well, in 2013, Future again seemed to hint that the OVO artist had slighted him. Future suggested he inspired the hook on Drake's hit song Started From the Bottom, which peaked at #6 on the Billboard Hot 100. During an interview with Power 106, Future did reveal that Drake acknowledged Pluto's contribution by buying him a bottle of Louis XIII cognac, but said he needed actual financial credit, saying,
He bought me a bottle of Louis XIII that I never opened up.
Wow.
Because of this story, and I'm like, man, I want a bottle, I need publishing. You know what I'm saying? But Drake, that's the homie, and he was like, man, started from the bottom, it stayed on my mind.
So if that wasn't it, maybe it came after Future was allegedly removed from Drake's Would You Like a Tour in 2013, which happened after comments Pluto made during a Billboard interview just weeks before the tour started. In comparing his album Honest to Drake's Nothing Was the Same, Future told Billboard, quote, Drake made an album that is full of hits, but it doesn't grab you. They're not possessive. They don't make you feel the way I do. I want to make you want to fall in love. Future later tweeted after the story dropped that Billboard misquoted him and that it's, quote, always love for my fam Drizzy Drake. Even so, rumors swirled about issues between Drake and Future's camps over Would You Like a Tour logistics, which included Pluto reportedly threatening a $1.5 million lawsuit against Drake over lost wages. But even still, that tour took place between 2013 and 2015 and seemed to be smoothed over by the fact that Drake and Future eventually hit the road together for the more recent Summer 16 tour in 2016. This brings us to what many hip-hop fans think is the real reason things went south between Future and Drake: a woman. Aside from fan rumors that Future wasn't happy about 21 Savage's collaboration with Drake for that pair's 2022 album Her Loss, the song More M's seemed to begin to reveal some problems. Ain't got love for the boys, so they fake it. Crack a couple jokes to some on some snake shit. But if I send a verse to they ass, then they'll take it. Shoot a video, arm around me like we aces. Some rap fans took the lyrics as Drake complaining about Future flirting with a woman he was interested in, yet acting like bros when working on music together. Drizzy also rapped on More M's, pop out at my shows, jump around with me on stages, probably why these love to shower me with praises. Might have f***ed a rapper girl, but you ain't Drake yet, which could allude to Drake and Future sleeping with the same woman and leading to the issues between them. Fans also dug through Drake's lyrics from his 2023 album For All the Dogs, particularly the single Fear of Heights, where Drizzy raps, "He might take you on trips and he might have some hits, but baby, not more than me. He might be at the trap and order some ones, but it ain't throwing more than me." This is all a potential reference to a woman named Diana, who is rumored to know both Drake and Future. One viral tweet made the connection between her Instagram handle, Diana_, the self-dubbed princess. Maybe Future and Drake's alleged gaze over the same woman was confirmed by Drizzy on the For All the Dogs song What Would Pluto Do?, where rap fans seem to think the Toronto rapper was giving his Atlanta colleague some props. What would Pluto do? He'd up, so I did it, Drake raps. What would Pluto do? He definitely f***ing on this, yeah. If that's the case, that this is what drove a wedge between Drake and Future, Pluto seemed to answer on last year's We Don't Trust You opening title track. Future raps, "You a #1 fan, dog. Sneak dissing, I don't understand, dog. Pillow talking, acting like a fed, dog. I don't need another fake friend, dog. Can't be about a hoe cause we sharing, dog. In your feelings, why you playing, dog?" While Future's bars on the We Don't Trust You intro didn't initially land on anyone's beef radar, like that, the project's final single, dropped last March, did have fans wondering why Pluto and Metro would allow Kendrick Lamar to hop on the song and proclaim the Big Three, it's just Big Me. The line was a direct clapback at Drake and J. Cole's 2023 song First Person Shooter, on which Cole speculates if the three best rappers in hip-hop are himself, Drizzy, and Kendrick. K-Dot also added, for good measure, the bar, "For all you dogs getting buried, that's a K with all these nines, he gon' see Pet Cemetery," in case anyone got it twisted. This all was eventually capped off by Kendrick's monster smash Not Like Us, which effectively had fans proclaiming Kendrick Lamar the winner of his rap battle with Drake. Future had stayed relatively silent about Like That and his friction with Drake until last November. In a GQ cover story for their Man of the Year issue, Pluto noted that he felt Kendrick's bars on the song were also a shot at him, as Future considers himself a member of rap's Big Three. "I'm supposed to be the one who gets mad. I'm still confused about that," Future told the magazine. "Nobody cares what I think. That's what was so f***ed up about the shit, to the point where I'm so player that I ain't even said anything about how I feel about it." Future also played coy about any beef between him and Drake, remarking to GQ, quote, "I didn't even know there was a beef. I didn't know they had nothing going on. I ain't never participated in rap battles, man." Metro Boomin was not so indirect about his problems with the Toronto rap. According to the producer, the issue he had with Drake was, quote, "personal and one that, quote, really hurt me and disappointed me." Metro also suggested that he and Drake simply had a falling out and that it wasn't a big issue to him. From Future's perspective, could 21 Savage's more recent and frequent collaborations with Drake be a sore spot? Did that perhaps push Pluto back to recording albums exclusively with Metro, who has acknowledged his issues with Drake publicly? Is that what sparked Like That and the whole beef between Drizzy and Kendrick Lamar to begin with? The 6 degrees of separation going on here. Of all the people Drake has had beef with, whether it be Meek Mill, Common, Pusha T, or Kendrick Lamar, his whiff with Future may be the biggest loss for hip-hop fans, considering how much music they put out together and the potential for more, plus the genuine friendship they seem to have had. It's also one of the most popular, consistent, collaborative stints in hip-hop history, so a permanent end to them making music together is quite a disappointment. That being said, the beef between Drake and Future may actually be a thing of the past, as veteran hip-hop journalist Elliot Wilson noted last November that the pair sorted out their differences. On his podcast, The Bigger Picture, Wilson said that he has on good authority that Future and Drake have at least gotten on the phone and resolved their differences, citing Young Thug's then recent tweet that he, Drake, and Future were all brothers. That, though, was contradicted by Drake confidant DJ Academics, who said the phone call never happened. Another reason people thought Drake and Future might be squashing beef was streamer Aiden Ross's shout out to Future while Drizzy was on his giveaway stream in late December.
It's Future.
Yeah, it is.
Future for 1 month. That's good.
Yeah.
Shout out to Future.
Yeah, shout out to Pluto.
Of course.
Between the fuzzy business of music videos, touring logistics issues, sneak disses, and a war over a woman, Drake and Future's future is still up in the air. Drizzy himself rapped on the 2022 song Middle of the Ocean that the lyrics begin to reveal themselves over time periods. Are we just realizing a rift that has been there for years and most of us just didn't see it? Is there any chance that Future and Drake will ever make peace and collaborate again? We hope so. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Visit the XXL store to buy merch. Hit subscribe to see more videos from XXL.